Welcome to Rethink Your Perspectives blog, helping you to unlock your potential, empower your mindset, create productive habits, and boost your motivation. Today's topic looks at who do you want to be, as discussed in the 6 Minutes to Success program from the Proctor Gallagher Institute. This blog is dedicated to finding, sharing, and discussing a variety of topics around the struggles our clients and audience go through. Each episode, we discuss a key concept that many humans struggle with, to give you a variety of perspectives for you to see the concept through, so you can find one that makes it feel easier to deal with. We hope you get some benefit from these blog posts, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't hesitate to like, share, and comment at the links at the bottom of the post. So, snippets from 6 Minutes to Success. Who do you want to be? Today's post concerns the topics of where you want to go, acting as if, and attitude. All key components of deciding on who do you want to be and becoming that person. Knowing who you are, loving yourself, are foundational requirements to then work out where you want to go and the person you want to be. Check out my last post to learn more about self-image and how to love yourself. Once you know who you are now, you can then decide who you want to be and start acting as if you are already them. These next 3 lessons will help you to act as if, build an attitude of belief, and decide on where you want to go in the world. Enjoy! Check out the links in the written blog to find out more about the 6 Minutes to Success program. But these following sections are transcribed from the actual 6 Minutes lessons given by Bob Proctor. So 6 Minutes to Success, episode 90. Where would you like to go? There is a link to a reel that you can watch, a 1-minute reel that is on the actual written blog. But Bob Proctor says, would you like to know one of the very best parts of my work? I get to travel all over the world. My goodness, some years I go right around the world, several times. I get to experience some of the most phenomenal countries and cultures, and it's always so educational and fulfilling. So where would you like to go? What country or city have you always wanted to explore? Why not go there? Think about it. I'll give you a good place. Kota Kinabalu. It's over in Malaysia, which used to be Borneo. Go to Kuching, go to Kosovo, Buenos Aires, go to Taiwan. You see, these are all interesting places, and as you go there, you pick up the culture of the people. It's an educational experience. Go and look them up, Google them, and see what's different there. So where do you want to visit? What would you really like? You probably don't even know what it would cost to go there. You might still be thinking, I can't afford it. Well, the truth is you don't need any money because you haven't made a decision to go there. You can afford anything if you make the decision that you're going to do it. Now think, you could be here taking a look at maybe Australia, and kind of a nice place, isn't it? And thinking, I'd like to go there. Or you could be here looking at, I don't know, Colombia, and thinking that wouldn't be a bad place to go. Then go there. Or look at this, just some place in your own country where you live. I go to Germany often, but I've never been to Austria. I've made up my mind I'm going to Austria. Well, pick out places and then make up your mind that you're going to experience them. And book it. I want you to take the next 4 to 5 minutes and decide where you want to go next, and then make the commitment that before you go to bed tonight, you'll have booked a trip to your favourite destination. I love Rome. The food in Rome, the energy in Rome. Where do you want to go? Book the trip. I guarantee it. Between now and then, you'll easily be able to afford it. Give yourself a year. Give yourself a break. Do it right now. The second 6 Minutes to Success lesson I want to cover here is number 61. Act as if. And again, there is a link to a reel within the written blog post. But Bob says, hello there and welcome. I want to suggest that you start living the part or the role that you want to grow into. Now think about what I'm saying for a moment. I want you to decide where you're going. See yourself already there. Bring the future into the present. Think as you would think, feel as you would feel, act as you would want to act. Make up your mind that you're going to transform your life like that. You're going to become the success that you really want to be. You know, William James from Harvard put it very well way back around 1900, and he said, act as if. Most of us have heard the advice, fake it till you make it. Now, how are you going to do that? I want you to begin watching the movie Lawrence of Arabia. It's an old film made way back in 1962, but it looks like it was done just last week. It won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Film and Best Actor. Watch Peter O'Toole and Omar Sharif. Watch them and understand what they did. They read a script, they memorised the script, then they became the script. Watch their acting. You can enjoy the movie, but watch the acting, and then realise that is what you're going to do. You become a star in your own movie. It's your life story. See where you want to be. Now think about this, and then be there. Write the script and then live it. I want you to spend the next 5 minutes on this, but also come back to it throughout the day and think, where do I really want to be? What would I like? How would I live? How would I act? Write it down and then start living that way, acting that way today. Who do you want to be? Get the movie Lawrence of Arabia and watch it. I'm presently watching it again right now for almost 1,000th time. It's such a phenomenal movie. Watch Peter O'Toole when he's coming across the desert on that camel. He's not acting. You can see right into his eyes. He's living the part. He literally became Lawrence. Do that with your life. Live the way you want to live. Write the script and then live it. And don't listen to what anybody else says. Follow that quiet voice within that's telling you the way to go. This is Bob Proctor, and thank you. And the third 6 Minutes to Success lesson is number 221 that I want to share today on attitude. And again, there is a short 1-minute reel on my YouTube channel, and the link is in the main blog post. But Bob says, hello there, and welcome to 6 Minutes. I know I have in my library at home the very first series I ever got involved in from Nightingale Conant Corporation. They are little records that look like CDs by today's standards. Well, I used to drive around with a battery-operated record player playing these little records. The first one is called The Magic Word, and the magic word is attitude. Earl Nightingale said something that burned into my mind because I listened to it so often. He said, now right here, we come to a rather strange fact. We tend to minimise the things we can do, the goals that we can accomplish, and for some equally strange reason, we think other people can do things that we cannot. Now, he went on to say, I want you to understand that that is not true. You've got deep reservoirs of talent and ability within you that can be brought to the service. I probably heard him say that 1,000 times, but one day I was watching Bill Gove, who was speaking to an audience of about 1,000 people. I was at the back of the room and I thought, that guy is so good. I had studied, I'd earned over $1 million in a year, but I was shy and I was quiet. I wanted to teach what I had studied, but I couldn't even ask a question in a crowd. As I watched Bill Gove hold the audience right in the palm of his hand, I thought, he is so good. If only I could do that. And then, wham, like that record started to play in my head. Now right here, we come to a rather strange fact. We tend to minimise the things we can do, the goals we can accomplish, and for some equally strange reason, we think other people can do things that we cannot. And I thought, that's what Earl means by that. So who do you want to be? I made up my mind right there at that day that I would learn to speak as well as Bill Gove, and I was going to get him to teach me. How often do you catch yourself doing that? You see somebody else doing something that you'd really love to do, but you think, I can't. Sit down and think about that for a few minutes, and then do what I did. Make up your mind that you're going to do it. Because you see, I have a wonderful career doing what I thought I couldn't do, and all I had to do was change my attitude. I got involved in the magic word. Now I want you to spend 4 or 5 minutes analysing what I just said, and then decide what you're going to do and change your direction today. This is Bob Proctor, and thank you. So who do you want to be? These lessons are designed to be short, sharp snippets to encourage you to think more critically about you and your life. The concept of attitude is closely linked to self-image and paradigms, in that it is your self-image and your paradigm that dictate your attitude. Attitude is the combination of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Start choosing more positive thoughts. You can do anything you want to do. Anything someone else can do, you can do too. You just need to decide what you're going to do and learn how to do it. This belief is what makes the great actors so great. They do not act, they become their character, and you can too. Make the decision and act as if you were already that person. Bob doesn't mean go out and spend all the money and borrow more and more to support that lifestyle though. He means to simply act as if you already have it. Feel the way you will feel, speak and move and behave like you will behave when you reach your goal. Also, I want to point out that I personally struggle with the idea of booking something when you see not a lot in the bank account, for example. So I want to encourage you to do what I do and play with this concept with smaller things first and build up. As you play with this concept, you'll see what he says is true. When you make the decision, the money will be forthcoming to pay for it. So I hope you found this helpful, and if any of it resonates with you, then please share your thoughts below. If you want to discuss it further, then get in touch today, either here or through any of my social medias, or schedule a call to discuss it with me directly. To see the details for the 6 Minutes to Success program, please visit the blog. I look forward to speaking with you soon, and to your success, Jaiye. Rethink your perspective.